Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Conversations with the Empress. I am the Empress. And as you can tell by my naughty attire, it's Freaky Friday. The day we've all been waiting for. At least I have. And you know I love Freaky Friday. Before we get started, you guys know the routine. Please go hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons below. They all help my channel to grow. And without you, it won't. So please do your girl a favor. Go hit that like, share, and subscribe right about now. Thank you. The fit for tonight is something a little edgy. You guys are going to be seeing me tuck in these little pasties and stuff because if they pop off, woo, something popping out. This outfit is actually both nippleless and crotchless, but by the help of pasties and panties, it's wearable for the show. But I chose this outfit because it's a little edgy, and our topic tonight is edging. You know how I bring it together? I try. So, every week, I'm struggling to think of a topic. And it came down to two topics, and I normally ask my coworkers, which one do you guys think I should go with? And so when I asked people at the office this topic between another topic, and I said, well, it's between edging and something else, because I'm not going to reveal a future show. But they're all looking at me like, what's edging? Like, what is that? I said, oh, there's the show, because 3 people in a room did not know what edging was. So, edging is bringing yourself or the person you're being sexual with to the point of climax, but not letting them climax, okay? I mean, some people would say that's edging in denial, but edging is something you do over and over again. Let's face it, orgasms can be anticlimactic, at least in my opinion. I guess a lot of people might feel like that, but but when I'm talking to you guys, I'm basically talking from my opinion and stuff that I've done the research on myself. But, if you masturbate a lot, if you have sex a lot, your ability to climax can be, what's the word? You could be desensitized to climaxing quickly. So edging helps to bring about that feeling again. It's definitely a form of delayed gratification. You know you're going to be able to release at some point, but it's the building up to that point and stopping and building up to that point and stopping that builds up the intensity of the whole act. Bringing you to the edge and then bringing you back. Bringing you to the edge and then bringing you back. The benefits of edging is that it creates much stronger intense orgasms. If you're a woman who's never had multiples, edging could get you to the point of having multiples, because by the time you're to that point where you actually are going to release, it's built up so much that it's like an explosive orgasm. So when you're masturbating or you're interacting with a sexual partner, the most pleasure you get is the act, okay? Like the act of kissing, the act of making out, the act of the fingering and the oral. And, it's all a build up to the climax of having sex. So what edging does is extend that time of you just enjoying the pleasure of doing whatever it is you're doing to get to the finish line. So, if you, like I said, if you have a lot of sex and masturbate a lot, edging might be a thing to help you climax harder and stronger because you've now become desensitized. It makes your orgasm a lot less anticlimactic. Like when you get to that orgasm, it feels like you earned it, like you built it up, like you went through your paces to get that orgasm. It's much more fulfilling and enjoyable after you've been edged a couple times. The amount of edging really depends on the person. I mean, for me personally, because I'm such a sexually experienced person, I have to edge myself at least 5 times before I give myself release when I'm playing by myself. When I'm playing with other people, the whole act is edging really. I'm always teetering on the edge of having an orgasm. So Most of the people that I have dealt with or I deal with are lifestyle people, so they understand the concept of edging and all the different ways that you can edge someone. So edging is great. I love it. It brings back your sensitivity, and it brings back that intense orgasm that you had, like when you first started masturbating or you first started exploring yourself sexually. Edging can also give you the euphoria, give you that euphoric feeling that like subspace gives you, because it's such a play on your, the chemicals in your body. Like you're getting close, and you stop. You're getting close, and you stop. It's like a rhythm, and it can cause you to kind of like zone out in a blissful type of way, which is kind of like subspace. That's what it feels like, euphoria. Another benefit of edging is that it adds spice to the bedroom. Like, this goes both ways, men, women, whatever you identify as. When you're giving oral pleasure to your person, how good does it feel to be able to have that control over them orally? Having the control to bring them to that point of climax or take it away from them. You definitely can make it spicy and make it hotter by edging. I had someone edge me for an entire night one night and like didn't let me have an orgasm until maybe like 3 hours in. And it was like the best orgasm ever, because all of the activities that led up to that and all the closeness that I came to actually have an orgasm and not being allowed to have one. By the time I had one, it was amazing. Edging makes things fresh and new. Like, that's how I feel about it. It also, fellas, edging can improve your stamina. So if you have an issue with not being able to last that long in the bedroom, edging yourself during masturbation could add your stamina in the bedroom with your person. So, instead of you just handling your business and letting it go, handle your business and stop before you're about to let it go, and do that as many times as you can. The more times you do that, the more stamina you're going to get, because that's the same thing you do when you're with a woman, or at least you're supposed to. We call that dick control or whatever. Dick control. You gotta have dick control. Y'all remember that song? I'm sorry, it's a flashback to college parties and the house music or whatever. Sorry. But it definitely will teach you how to have dick control. And you could do that and practice that at home and then bring that to your woman or your person, and they'll be like, oh, okay, I see you hanging in there for some extra rounds tonight. You ain't no minute man tonight. So that's a plus for edging, you guys. Big plus. Because I definitely get complaints from women about men not lasting that long in the bedroom. So, fellas, y'all need to start edging yourselves. Another benefit to edging is that it builds up all those hormones and endorphins and those feel-good feelings that you feel when you're having sex. I think edging is amazing. It's one of the things that always can get your body to snack back. Because like I always say, like women, when we masturbate a lot with vibrators and stuff, we get really desensitized. Like I remember this one time, side note, little true story for y'all. I remember this one time, I had a really horny day. I was home by myself, masturbated all day long, and then I got invited to go to a swing party at the end of the night. So I'm like, damn, I'm really not raring to go because I've been handling my business all day. But I said, fuck it, they're going to have a Sybian there. I want to try the Sybian. For y'all who don't know the Sybian, it's like the most intense vibrator that you can buy. It's like $1,500. Like, you need to have a house for it, because if you put it in an apartment and turn it on, it's going to shake all the walls. They're going to call the cops and be like, what the fuck is going on? Sybian is like top of the line vibration, okay? Something I always wanted to try. So after this whole day of me diddling myself all day, I go to this party and tried to ride a Sybian, couldn't nut. Because I was so desensitized from all the play that I did. So like with edging, that stops that from happening. Because you bring yourself close, but then you don't. You bring yourself close and then you don't. So it always keeps you on the pinpoint of sensitivity and will always give you an orgasm because you're stopping yourself. Definitely should have just edged myself all day that day instead of finishing. Because I probably would have enjoyed that Sybian ride. I need to do another Sybian ride. Something else, that's something I gotta do because I didn't really get to do it the way I want to do it. All right. Sorry. So let's get into some examples of edging. So, okay, I've already talked about the masturbation thing, simple as bring yourself to that point, stop, bring yourself to that point, stop. But with me, being that I like pain, I'm a little bit of a masochist, maybe just a little bit. I edge myself with pain. So let's say I'm getting close and I want to edge myself. I will stop and then like pinch my nipple hard as hell, or smack my face hard as hell, or do something to break the pleasure and put me in a pain space. Then I'll start over again and bring myself up to pleasure. Do something else to break me in a pain space. Nipple clamps are good for that. They're one of those things that you can tighten, you can rip them off. It's all about your brain, tricking your brain not understanding what it's supposed to do. That's where you find your real pleasure. So yeah, I edge with pain. You also can edge with, sorry, my dog is chewing on something. I gotta make sure she ain't eating it. You also can edge with temperature. Like, let's say you're a guy and you have male equipment and you're spanking the monkey. Spanking the monkey, you're getting close. Then take an ice cube and just throw an ice cube on it. Or take and pinch the head hard as hell, right when you're getting ready to. Then stop. Bring yourself back to that point and keep doing that. It's another way you can edge. A great way to edge a woman is with a vibrator. Y'all already know I love vibrators. Like, all different types of vibrators, I love them. But it's a great way to edge a woman. I was just having this conversation with a friend who's new to the kink lifestyle, and she was telling me that, she's never tried forced orgasms before. And she's like a very needs to be in control type of person, very tense. She has a hard time letting go and relaxing. So I said to her, what you need to do is go buy a bed restraint system that will tie you up, spread eagle, tie your arms down so you cannot move, and then have whoever you're dealing with come over and put a vibrator down there and really just not let you stop it. Vibrators are a great way for a woman to have an orgasm, and they're perfect for edging because it allows you to bring intense pleasure and cut it off very quickly. Intense pleasure and then cut it off very quickly. That's my favorite way to be edged, is with a vibrator. Tie me up with a vibrator and edge me for hours. Yeah, I like that. Until I'm like begging for it. Like, please just let me have what I need. Like, let me have it. That's great. That's a wonderful day. The other thing with edging is I want to talk a little bit about the DS aspect, the dom submissive aspect. In those types of dynamics, orgasm training is a thing. So by edging, your dominant can train you to orgasm on command, or he could use it to discipline you. Orgasm denial is a thing in the lifestyle. So, he could tie you up, put a vibrator on you, and make you think he's going to give you a climax and then stop and be like, no, this is your punishment. I'm going to do this to you all day and I'm not going to let you come at all. So that would be edging and orgasm denial. I feel like I enjoy seeing the person have an orgasm, so I don't do the orgasm denial, but I definitely have done that and used that as a tool when I had a slave and also with clients and whatnot like that. If you're looking for something to spice up your bedroom, and it doesn't really require you to learn a fetish or learn a BDSM skill, edging is great, especially if you know your partner and what they like and what gets them off, which is what I say to y'all every week. That's the theme every week. Learn your partner and figure out what gets your partner off, because once you know what your partner can get off to, you can use it as a tool to play with their sexual desire. Another thing I'll say about edging is it requires you to connect with your person, because in order for you to know if your partner is even getting close to orgasm, you have to be paying attention to them and watching their body and listening and all of these things. You can't do edging with someone if you're not paying attention to them and their body. So it does lend itself to intimacy and connecting and learning one another. It's another reason why I love it. So if you're looking for something to add some spice to your life, get up on that edging game, okay, man? Hey, yo, thanks for watching. My contact information is below. Please go like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Your support is always appreciated. But if you want to show that support with them dollars, though, throw your girl a cash app, you feel me? Until we meet again, smooches.